Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house.
And they know that they not like us. We ain't gon' do it. The only thing that can stop me is me. If you're doing this for the women you losing, do this shit for yourself. I do this shit for myself.
Style is the bomb, daddy bomb.
Real man of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Daily Profiler Statistician.
Mr. Daily Profiler Statman.
While others guess where the market might go, you crunch the numbers, projecting highs and lows with surgical precision.
The high of day, low of day, you've got them dialed in.
London Open, you've measured it New York over-under. You've tested it Asia range. You've logged every tick since 2018.
No lagging indicators for this guy.
Only you can say, based on the last 47 days, there's a 63% chance the high of the day forms before 11 a.m.
Probability never sounded so small.
So crack open a cold one, because trading isn't luck, it's statistics and a really big spreadsheet.
It's Mr. Daily Profiler Statman.
Good morning. Let's do a quick test. Make sure everything's okay. There we go. All right, looks good. Put this up a little. Okay, there we go. Cool. All right, good morning, everyone. Let's dive into some stats for today. First, let me make sure this is where it has to be. That's the only trade right there. 3.9. Some people are going to love the fact that this is going like it is right now. All right. There we go. All right, let's dive into some stats here on the ES. If it's allowing me to do so, if I may. Why is it not logging in? There we go. All right. Bang. All right, we have long, true, and then short in London. There we go. High of day over at 150, low of day at 7:06. All right. Bang, bang, bang. So we're expecting a bit of a choppy London today, right at the open here. It's not a problem. London short, we've kind of rejected London OU a few times here. This orange line in the middle. Also where P12 high is. So we have a few things below. We have Asian OU below us. We have our 18 open range below us. So there's a few key levels below us. Time-based stats also below us. I don't have an indicator for that, but I can confidently tell you if I were to have one. I can probably add one for you guys. Oh, make sure not to give my phone a smack. Let's add one real quick to make it more clearly should be this one, I think. Just gonna wait. Or is it not adding? Oh, there we go. This must be the wrong indicator, I think. Oh, that looks okay. No, never mind, actually. That's perfect. This indicator works. Let's take the VWAP of... That's fine. Background color. Don't care about that. So the timing we want to see... So we're just going to change this. 3 to 6. Well, we can 3 to 8. Don't need that. Just gonna do 3 to 8 again on this one. Maybe this works, but I'm not sure. I don't think it does. No, it's not doing the previous day ones that I wanted to see. Well, oh, good. So, real quick, before we go into that, we have a short going like this towards the 18 open range. For those who don't know what this is a transfer move. This is basically a high probability retracement that happens mostly during London, where we go from the London opening range to the Asia open range, being this big orange yellowy box that we have here. So you can see we have the... Why is there a fly on the screen? Hello. We can see we have the breakout over here, targeting this box. Gunship move right there. For people looking for an early move, every London session, that is pretty reliable. I'm currently collecting an insane amount of data. On the ES, not on the NQ at the moment. It also works on NQ. You can see on NQ the box is even farther away. But I found a lot of success on the ES instead, so just gonna let this roll here. First trade of the morning. So yeah, we have a few things. We have a nice 150 high. That is a perfectly fine high for... does my stream clip away when I click this? I kind of want to... Shouldn't. It shouldn't. Let me check this. Good morning, 3:45. Didn't see that comment. Why is it not showing the chat on my... There we go. There we go. Okay, we have like we said, 149 high for London. Where London's short, this is a perfectly fine high, perfectly in stat for the day. Daily low wise, we have a 706 low. Pretty good low there. Still have a bit of a gap. Market open gap. We have Asian OU down here as well. So potentially for later today, or if we have a very aggressive London session, we could be seeing prices head towards the Asian OU this morning. That was DAX doing DAX things. So we're just going to be expecting lower prices for now, for this morning. At least a retracement into this Asian opening range. On NQ, that range is all the way down here. So that is even more of a drop. And this also works on NQ. I've just found a little bit more of a, I'd say more of a reliable pattern on ES. Oh, there goes my phone. I'll mute that. So let's see if we get this transfer here this morning. It's pretty close. Rejection right at the point of control of the day. Starting a bit of a downwards move for London here. Where is our P12 mid actually? It's not plotting. Oh, there it is. That is a big range, yeah. Well, today could be interesting for sure. Could be currently heavily on the more bearish side of things. We have a lot of hourly retracements. Now I had an indicator for that, which I actually want to get on here because I know I have it somewhere. So give me 1 second. I'll try and find it. If I can. It's not the one. I just had that one on, I'm pretty sure. That was weekly open. Was it this one? It was either that one or... No, it's this one. Yep, this is the one. Then we're going to go over here and fill these in. Sorry for my keyboard, if you can hear that. Oh, 21,000, no. Now for anyone watching and just wanting some simple stats on their screen, this is going to be, oh wait, that should be like that. This is going to be an easy way to get some stats on your screen. Now I have to double check, make sure that everything correctly. 3 to 7. Looks like I messed something up. So these opening times. Should this be 0? Yep, that should be 0. All right, there you go. And now, it's removing the mitigated lines. Give me a sec. Now, you can clearly see what we're doing here. Does the mitigated? It doesn't. Okay, so I'm gonna remove it later, but let me put the table away. Right away, we could have seen we had most of our stats below us, which we have pretty much all taken out. All these nice probabilities here taken out with this move down here. Now there's a few left over here. We have the daily open candle, 62% probability, 50% probability, and a 44. So these are not too significant. We took the major ones out with this move. So we don't really need this anymore for the day. I'm gonna just put this on remove mitigated lines. But yeah, that's an easy way to get some stats for, don't want this as well. Okay. My restream thing is in the way of this. I can't delete it. All right, this works. All right, is DAX still? Yeah, DAX still having a bit of an itch. Right. It's going to be interesting to see what happens if we go up here, because, like I said, we have taken most of these hourly retracements. Now, if we reject and go higher, that could potentially mean we're going to be seeing a very trendy day to the upside today. And not really look at those stats anymore. This is just for London, these probabilities. Again, if we look at the total day, let's do 4. Yeah, see, you most likely see these turn into nice high probability levels. Why? Well, naturally, right? We're chopping more than we trend in the market. So if New York opens, for example, boom, opens down. It's where you'll see stats like these get taken a lot. But we are not really worried about that. We're worried about London. Arnie just not having it. It's a tick rejected stop. All right, back at point of control, back at London OU. So it went to the other side of the range. Got super close to retracing this right here. But ultimately failed. That's also a key sign. If we fail a transfer like this, can be your first clue of a day going the opposite direction. because the highest probability time window to retrace this during the day is between 3 and 6. Broker took me out. That sucks. Let me see how close that was to mine. No, I'm good. It needed 3 more pips because my entry was slightly better. Like this. Yeah, it was more like that. Probably going to take me out there as well, but that's fine. All right. Now we broke to the upside. We don't have a lot to the upside right now, other than the fact that we have been this bullish. See if I turn the gunship on. Give it a sec to load. You can see right. Showing you that breakout, the median for a cash flow hit as well. Now there's a London breakout to the upside. So for people looking for early and nice, easy London trades, these London breakouts are pretty effective. You do want to build your trade idea around them a little. You don't want to blindly take every breakout that appears. But more on that in the future, as I'm still collecting stats for this on ES. Okay. Median MFE for this 0.06 would be right there. But to be fair, if we go up here, might as well extend that TP. So we got so much room to the upside if we do break. What is NQ doing? Not much. Same thing happened on NQ. All those hourly retracements, you can see the higher probabilities have been taken. If we put this on do not remove mitigated lines, you'll see right there. Pretty clean. And this had a move for 0.09 to the downside. So let's see where this goes. On a trendy day, right now what I have in terms of stats, I can see that a 0.14 in terms of total price movement is pretty common, which would mean a move all the way up to this level here towards the end of London. So let's wait and see what happens here. Could be interesting. We're gonna have to attack that daily high first over there at 150. Was it not 149? No, it's 150. Okay. Pretty good session-based high. We go to session high and lows. Then if we expect a false, which we're kind of expecting right now, if we broke above London Open, which would mean we take the daily high out, it would tell us that the highest probability low that we can have is between 3 and 320. And we have a 316 low at the moment. So looking like a short falls for this morning, which would mean we take it out at least this high here, backing up this buy. Let's see what happens. Let's take a look at volume bubbles real quick. Not much going on down there. Okay. Cool. And now we're on the waiting end again. Yeah. Bullish day on DAX is not likely now. Taken out on that. How's the 5-minute rule been going, Kawa? No, you're testing that. I'm gonna add some light background music here. Let's see. What do we have? Can I play these? Wait. Oh, that works. Help me reduce the loss in Asia break today. Oh yeah, it was also an Asian break at the same time. Oh, wow. For some reason, I like this song a lot. But let's do. Let's see, we have some of this. That we'll do as a background song. Cool. All right, aggressive candle breaking to the upside. See if we can get that London high and turn this thing into a falls. This is also automatically going to be an 05 box for the hour. So we can see we broke below the 05 and then broke above. Pretty messy hour, but hey. Oh, okay. I don't know what's happening, but that's a TP. All right. Well, there's that retracement. London breakout for the median profit target. Okay. Well, that just happened. Okay. Did that happen on DAX as well? No. did on the queue. All right, and then let's see, because 0.06 hit, let's see if we can get to 0.14 for the day. See if that gets filled. So this is like um, if we're seeing an extended type of day, a trendy type of day, 0.14 is like a bare minimum on the yes. Because a lot of the days on trendy days, we get a move of at least 0.22, but 0.14 is um, like the bare minimum that it usually gives. Don't want to shoot for the moon. Want to shoot up the higher probable stats here. So that would be 0.14. You could even do 0.12. But just for science, see if we get to 0.14 of that break. Would be 0.14 away from the box, by the way. So like this. Okay, well, thank you for honking. All right, so we did turn this into a false officially with that TP. We have a very nice instat session-based low down here. Very good low. There goes my voice. Supporting every bit of this move, every bit. This is a very high probable session-based low, so happy with that. Yeah. This hour is literally just holding this long or getting yourself into a different long. There's a point of control, local point of control retracement. Like this. Actually, let me make sure that was actually the case. Yep. That was actually the case. I'm fully long on this as well, by the way, guys. Not just because this is a breakout. We also had the point of control broken here. And then we held above this. Now, I had my TP already. My TP was at 0.06. So that made back this little loss plus some profit. I'm not holding for the moon right now as I was hoping to see price slowly climb, and then if we held above this, maybe extend, but price did a rocket ship to my TP, so that did not happen. Didn't even have time to react. Yeah, I like what we're seeing currently. So now that we did go false, we can. I'll show you these stats if I can. No, you see us having a bit of an issue again. Basically, we have the high most likely making that at the end of the session, which would be all the way at the end of 7:30, right here. However, there's pretty much a scattered amount of probabilities across all these hours past 5 a.m. especially. So what we're currently just expecting, since we haven't made the high here at 3, we're expecting the London to go a little higher for now. And then once we reach about 5 a.m., 5:40 to be more exact, that's when we can expect maybe the high of the session to be put in. So right now it's just your job or my job to just buy until proven wrong on this one. Holding this point of control as well, good sign that we might go higher in a bit. We're never sure. There we go. 1 second, guys. I gotta make a quick call, and I'll close my window because I'm noticing a lot of background noise on the screen because of the cars. I'll be right back. Give me a few minutes. All right, we're back. Hey, Philip. Good morning. All right, let's see. How much higher do we go? Did I feel this thing falls yet? Yeah, I did. Cool. Not on a low level. Let's see. That's usually between 0.1 to 0.2% of the London range open. 0.11. Same thing for the high. We're expecting that to be between 1 to, well, it can be anywhere actually. Yeah, it's rarely been above zero point 0.4. Now we don't have to worry about that because we'd need a good volatile day for that. So right now, just a situation of seeing how long we go bullish, and then if we start to see signs of possible reversal, then we'll play that reversal potentially. Currently consolidating still right above the. Oh, why did I move this up? Momentum slightly going bullish, so that's a potential sign of absorption here, which would be bearish. And now DAX is bullish again. Yeah, it's usually how it goes. DAX is not too friendly. All right, can we get a candle breaking out of this range? Let's see. Okay, there we go. Till we get to that 0.14 for the day. Would be a long hold this right here. What is the gunship saying? The gunship's probably 2.3. Yeah. So if we just take this to that to 0.14, you can see how many times this gets hit usually. Last trade hour 6. I think I collected stats to 6 as well, so it's perfect. 33% of the time, but you want to build context behind that. You don't want to blindly shoot for 0.14 every time. This is 0.14 from the break. candle, I'm looking at from the range. Slight difference. Pretty textbook morning so far. We took out stats to the downside, rejected, went up, broke above London open range, broke above point of control, and then saw further movement to the upside. And then textbook right here is us breaking above a local POC and holding, would have resulted in a clean 1-to-1 volume trade. But I already took this buy here, so I'm happy. Why is my screen like this? Okay, yeah. Excited to see what New York does today. I mean, we've had quite the push during Asia. So I'm kind of excited to see if we'll see New York give a bit of a correction if London keeps going up. So it would look like a day like this, where usually Asia will be something like this. And then in London, you get that kind of acceleration up. And during New York, you see that correction down to at least the midpoint of the day, usually. And then either you flip the candle or you go from there. I think a New York session like this would be very nice. Very easy for most people to make money. This is like your 9:30 open right here. Take out a lot of stats to the downside and then correct back up with a clean reversal. Happened a lot, so going to watch an eye out on that for today. A nice indicator to help you with stuff like that is right here. Daily New York levels. I have an update for it. Update. So, right, you get to see, you go to 9:30 from New York yesterday. Right, you get these probabilities plotted on your chart. Do they always get hit? No. Again, they're not a 100%. But now, right, that these are taken, you can say to yourself, all right, if we start seeing signs of reversal, you could be targeting those stats to the upside. I don't think we hit them this day here, but could be wrong. No. We go back a little to 9:30 here. How's this one? Looks like we didn't really retrace any this day either. put this in the 5 minute for more. 80, 80, 80. Yeah, they're usually about 80% on ES at least. 930 here. You have them kind of scattered. There's a 100% down there, but that still doesn't guarantee anything. That's been the 100% in the last data collection, sample collection. That's what it means. Yeah, that's an indicator I really like. More effective on NQ and MNQ, but it still works on ES. Reason being is NQ and MNQ move more aggressively. Those get taken, you leave those stats to the upside there. And actually, this Friday it came back, I believe, to actually hit most of those. Yep. Only one it didn't take was the 100% for last Friday. It's funny. All right. What do we have here? Push higher. Oh, we're getting close to that 0.14 now. Close call today. 5 minute price action barely prevented the entry. Oh yeah. And that's normal, right? You're never going to get everything 100% right all the time. Just the hard probability you're gonna have to deal with. Dude, what is up with the volume today? We're getting these random spikes. We have. Where's my bubbles? Okay. All supporting this move. All right, let's see it. Let's see it get hit. Let's see if all the backtesting this week was worth it. Well, there we go again. That is 2 out of 2. Oh, how did you know? I didn't. I just backtest the shit on this weekend. What did NQ do? All the way up to 0.19. Beautiful on that one. Well, just clean. Clean, clean, clean. Very clean. Taking everything like we were expecting it to. Now we have a new hourly open. So let's see where the O5 for this hour is going to be. It's going to be pretty interesting. This one, this one third minutes. Wait 5 minutes. 4, 3, actually. Pretty clean. It is going to be a shorter stream today, guys. So we probably have only like 13 minutes left to about 10:15 local time. That would be 4:15 Eastern time, Eastern Standard. Um, 'Cause I do have quite a busy day ahead. But honestly, this was clean so far. DAX was kind of did the same thing apart from the pushing. First the dip, then the push up. Pretty clean. All right, what has been our maximum? No, I can check that. Yeah. Distribution wise, we can see I'm pretty sure this is the right distribution. This should be 6, not 7. We have a 0.3% on the Mondays. We are currently sitting at 0.26. So we're fairly close to that 0.3. So I wouldn't be in favor of really going ham on another trade here to the upside, but for a scalp, there's room to take an O5 breakout, for example, here. Target point for a little cash flow move. I actually might, depending on what we do. So we just close that O5. No, not enough space for that trade. Happy for the session here. I'm done taking any trades, most likely. Had a nice long. That long was all we needed. Pretty clean. Hit exactly as expected. 0.14%. 0.06 cash flow target was hit as well. Clean. Now we're getting that further upside there. Good morning, Sunny. A little longer left. However, this could be key right here. If we fail to get at least 0.02 above this 0.5 here, that is a first sign of reversing here, potentially. We don't have any volume levels up here to confirm. Just by looking at 0.5s. Again, could there still be more buy trades? Yes. This would be, oh, didn't want that one. This would be another great buy opportunity to the upside here. If you're just following trend, but we're not doing that right now because we're near the end of our distribution for the day. And if we are, I'm expecting a reversal, or at least a fat pullback. I don't know why I thought you are an ICT trader. No, no ICT for me. All right. Let's see if we go down. Wimprov was really decent strategy. Yeah, it's rock solid so far. Been having a lot of fun with the volume profiles. And then combining statistics just makes for a pretty easy read usually. Now it's never easy because a market is a market. If it shows signs of doing A, it will probably flip and do B. But yeah, reliable. Okay. Yeah, we are kind of struggling at the moment. Looks like we have a bit of a decrease in volume, right around that 0.3 for the day. Failed to get 0.02 above this 0.5. As far as I understood. Yes. Yeah. The volume profile is usually traders looking for those small rejections or reactions. Um, so you'll see it more among scalpers. Yeah, definitely. But on the other hand, there is people that I know use it for intraday or even swinging, because it kind of shows you the premium and discount for whatever session you draw. So I do know people that buy at like the extremes of the volume profile, for example. But yeah, definitely more scalpers. Right, gonna have to end the session here. We been running for about over an hour. Normally I do 1 hour and 30 minutes, but sadly I do have a pretty busy day ahead, so I'm going to just have to end it slightly earlier for that reason. Otherwise I won't make my appointment this morning. Yeah, nice profit on the buy. Very clean. Nothing to say here really. In fact, good morning in terms of movement. Classic short falls for London. Coming back up here, yeah, nearing the extreme of distribution for the day. So happy to call it here. All right, guys. Nice session. Not so nice on DAX, but we'll get back on that within the pack Discord. Um, I might see a few of you today during the New York session, and if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow within the pack Discord. For you free people out there, that will be next Monday, another stream just like this, and we'll run it back again. So enjoy your day, guys. Good luck this week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.